Welcome back to another video on the channel. My name's Chris and you're on the Chris 390 Sorare channel. I'll be brutally honest, I'm in a bad mood today. I'm going to start off why I'm in a bad mood, and I think you all, for those who watch regularly, you know I'm a Southampton fan, and the last couple of days as a fan has been the worst it could possibly be. I'm angry, I'm disappointed, I'm sad that it's just come to an end like this season, but I just want to know why. I want to know why, when you've got so much footage out there, would you spy? I don't get it. And for me, looking at the statement like set out yesterday by the football club, it just doesn't comprehend of where we're at. I mean, I read the statement and I'm like, we've been expelled, we've cheated. Like, you can even see here it says we breached it. We're sorry to other clubs involved. Most important of all, the Sounds fans who've shown extraordinary loyalty, and that's all we get. And then they try and use Luton Town's 30-point deduction to overturn it. That's no way near as bad. That nearly cost them their club. So I'm disgusted at our chief executive thinking that is a good excuse for why we should have our appeal overturned. No, we should have it overturned because, I don't know, maybe the players didn't deserve it, or the fans don't deserve it, or not because other teams have had harsher punishments. We deserve everything we got. And the fact we're trying to use our Premier League stuff is impossible because it's EFL. And then the statement afterwards, like, it's just embarrassing. While we fully acknowledge seriousness and scrutiny has followed this club, the club has consistently believed the original sports sanction was disproportionate view that's been shared with many. It has, and I think, I'll be brutally honest, taking my Southampton head off, I do think it's harsh. I think you're punishing fans and players who had no issue with it. However, how do you punish it? Like, when I take my Southampton biasness out of it, how do you punish a team that's cheated? But is it right to reinstall Middlesbrough, who lost? Because they didn't lose because of the spy. They lost because they couldn't score a goal. And quite frankly, if they could score, they would have beaten us quite comfortably, and we wouldn't even be in this point. The club will reflect carefully on events that led to this point and learn from them. And yeah, you're damn right you will. And that means you've got to sack the head coach, you've got to sack the analysts, the sporting director, the coaching staff. Everyone's got to go, because otherwise the whole club is just in disarray, and that's what kills inside, the fact that it feels like that's the issue. I love my football club. I go and support them every week. I had my Wembley ticket for the weekend. I went to the playoff semi-final. I've been to every home game this season. And all for what? Like, how many Tuesday evenings did we have to do because of the FA Cup run? I was literally rushing home from work, getting ready, getting in the car, and driving quickly down south and try and get there for the blooming 7:45 kickoffs every Tuesday night. I had to get childcare in place. It's ridiculous that 4 people, I'm going to say 4 to 8 people, have ruined it for everyone. This is the darkest day in Southampton's history, and I'll be brutally honest, I struggle to see where we come back from this, because your best players are gone. Leo Shenza, gone. Taylor Hall-Bellis, as much as he's an idiot for doing the spy celebration, he didn't know what's going on, and he'll be gone. We're not going to get that goalkeeper. Kyle Larin has been doing a good job up front for us season, gone. Caspiander, and gone. Definitely brilliant player. The one that hurts most, obviously, is Leo Shenza. I love Leo Shenza, and I will be gutted to see him go. So, yeah, I didn't want to start the video on Native, but I feel like I addressed it because I talked about it in the last video, and in the last video I said I didn't think it was that bad because potentially it was a one-off by an analyst, but the fact that it was done 4 times just makes me sick to the core. Why? Why are you doing it? Why are you cheating? Like, you have footage from every single football club in the entire world on Y Scout. Why on earth do you need to cheat? Even if managers change, just go and look at the old footage from the old club that they manage. It's ridiculous. And also, back your players. Our players are good enough to win every single game this season. But you had to cheat by going and spying using an iPhone from 100 metres away, which won't even catch that much anyway. And I've heard conflicting views. Yes, like I listen to TalkSport, and Jason Cundy is very adamant that it's harsh, and so Jaden Miyahara, and I've seen other pros come out. I've seen Gary Lineker, I've seen Alan Shearer say it's a bit harsh. And it is harsh because the fans shouldn't be punished, but you have to set a precedence where it doesn't happen again. But does the punishment match the crime? That's my only thing. Now, my biggest thing of this is not that, yeah, everything we've done is terrible, forget that. But they talk about bringing sporting integrity into it, right? And yes, cheating is integrity, and Southampton have got rightly punished for it. But are we also damaging the integrity of the sport by putting a team who's lost over 2 legs back in the final? How is that fair on Hull? So let's just put this into context. When this all came out and Middlesbrough lost to us, they were still training, and they were still training for Hull. Hull were training for us, and now they're training for Borough. So effectively, they've had 3 days to train us. Borough have had 10. That doesn't sit right with me. I think that EFL have handled this terribly. I think if they knew that it was 4 games before the first leg, they should have postponed the first leg and just done all this investigation and then started the playoffs and probably kicked us out and put Wrexham in. Because actually, this isn't fair on Millwall either. Because why should Millwall miss out and Borough go up when they finish 5th? You also have to think about Wrexham, Derby, who missed out on the last day. It's very messy, and I don't think the EFL have handled it very well. I think it's been a shambles. And yes, my club has caused it, but they fully cooperated. And if they fully cooperated from the start, the EFL would have known the four charges that were going to come against them, the 4 games that they supposedly spy on. Do you know what? I think it's a lot more. I'll be brutally honest. I think it's a lot more. I think the club have got away with it saying 4. But the EFL should have suspended the playoffs there and then. There's no point having balls after the game's done. And now you just create an impossible scenario for the playoff final on Saturday, which is completely tarnished by a team whose lost is in the set final. And you've got a team that's been let down because they can't train properly for the team they're meant to be playing. It just doesn't sit right. I mean, the whole thing is just being a shambles. My club's a joke. And yeah, that's me sorting that out. So I just want to address that because I have a platform to address it on, and this is my views. And I'm very angry this morning. I think my overriding emotion is anger from my club because I spent all that money going to support them, and they've let me down. So yeah, that'd be me having that rant. So looking at Sorare, back to a more positive thing. Did alright this week. I tried to pick up a couple of cheap players, but again, good World Cup usage hopefully, especially with Harry Maguire. There's my England back 3. I just need to pick up maybe 2 more. Kobe Manu might play, to be fair, but I'm thinking potentially going to get Harry Kane there and Bukayo Saka if I'm going to go all in, maybe, or I'll just find some other players. I could keep Trossard to play for Belgium, so I've got options. We had a good week on Liga 1 to finish in the top division. Considering we had a DMP, which was very frustrating. We ended up with 69 from 392. Now, if we had 35 points, we do get $40 and 1,000 essence. So, yeah, frustrating week, but in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with that. To be brutally honest, I think we've done quite well there, getting that out with a DMP. So yeah, happy with that. Again, finished quite strongly with the Eredivisie. I'm assuming that's finished now. Frustrating Joey Veerman and Sergio Dest. I should have just shot these 2. Again, would have got higher, but again, not bad week. MLS is falling apart. I'm not even looking at that in a minute. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might sell it. I'm not sure. Especially World Cup coming around the corner. Some good showings from the All-Star team. So we've got 200 essence, 100 essence, 500 essence from my 3rd choice team, would you believe? Thanks to Utara and lots of people getting high scores on without any decisive action. So 500 was great. 100 was there. So all in all, pretty good. especially with every team getting promoted and the first division team staying safe. So as weeks go, wasn't terrible. Yeah. But as you can probably tell, my overriding mood at the moment is not fantastic. So we'll take all the essence. I'm just going to keep building it up now, I think. I'm just going to take it into the off-season. But it's a nice little essence to finish season. I think I'm going to save it now to see what happens with the World Cup stuff. So I think that's my main thing. I'm going to keep it and see, because I might use it for World Cup. We don't know what's going to come out for World Cup, so I'll be intrigued to see. Kept live, streak alive, lovely, and I will take the $3 as we are building up our funds. So £2.24, lovely. So that takes us up to a nice £68, which is good. So looking at this week, I don't know what's on that. So I've got my all-star teams. We did quite well on this one. We've got 1,000 essence at the minute. I don't know where it puts it, 3,000, so we'll end up with, not even 100 essence. So, it looked like a good week starter, so it's not. But, that 1-1 draw at Bournemouth. A, congratulations to Arsenal on winning the title. But B, killed my Sorare team. John McGinn was again fantastic last night for Aston Villa. Well done, Aston Villa, on winning. I can't believe Freiburg even bothered turning up with that sort of performance. It was dreadful. So not a bad week. Anyway, so I've now got to decide whether I'm going to go and do this essence pool, or I'm going to do my normal Premier League. Now I'm thinking normal Premier League because, quite frankly, there'll be less teams in the Premier League one. There's less teams in the Div 3 now there is Div 2. There's not much left out this week. You got Premier League, got MLS, but I just don't think my MLS team's going to do very well. I'll shove it in there. Hang on, make sure we go to rare. I don't see it. It's not even got a game this week. I'm not falling out of love, but no, I am falling out of love. It's got a game, but they're doing so poor. They'll lose. I'll go with him because he can play. Prince, ever since I bought him, he's done nothing. And then Vasilev could be the most dull point scorer in the world. Farrington, at least he's got maybe a. I don't know where we go with this team. I'm not putting more money into it. I'm just going to keep trying to get like 380, get some 500 essence, and keep ticking it over. But I'm not really going to put any more money to it. I don't think. But you know me, I'm always a bit impulsive and love to make a last minute decision. Another thing that's gotten quite well for me is the set. So I won the Villa one last night, so I'm back up to the third one. I'm up to 40 gems because of my missions, which is really good. And then, I've got 10 gems to go for, so I will probably build a team for the Premier League Sunday. They're Sunday, aren't they? And I think La Liga's last game, so what I'll do is I'll build La Liga stat to hopefully win Saturday night, and then if not, I'll go for Premier League Sunday. The other thing as well is I've joined a squad, so I'm in a squad. So thanks to a couple of guys who've joined. So I just want to give this Delu got me in. Shout out to him. I'm joining a squad. I don't know how good it's going to be. We've got 8 players, so it's good. But I'll be intrigued to see how it goes. I don't really know what the crack is with this. I don't even know the rewards. I'd love to know like what you can get rewards wise. I think if you go back to pro and then you go on your thing, set squad. So I know this is something they're just trialing for now. So squads beta launch, beta launch. So squads. So I don't know how it works. I know obviously it's the top 3 scores from those the 8 lineups, which is great. So you get 700 is a normal pack, then it's hollow, and then it's like a special pack if you get to £1.20, but I don't know. So it's shiny hollow, jersey number pack, jersey number meat, which is, do you know what? I don't think people understand. If you don't know Sorare too well, like the people who know Sorare will know that that's big. But the Meteor Strike pack, right, is ridiculous. Like you're looking at getting, I mean, pretty much a key. Like it's so good. Like I'm not even taking the mick. It's so good, and it would help improve your squad. And you're not really having to do anything other than add another team in. I think it's a really good way to improve squads, and it also means that other people can learn off each other. So, like for example, people who don't play the game that often won't know how to play this game very well. Because, like for example, if you look at this team, right? Yes, you'd have thought it's doing well, but you've got to find the players that you know are going to get decisive actions or score high. So I know Consa, out of all defenders, always gets pretty high AA. And that's something you have to learn over the time. Ironically, Ollie Watkins let me down last night. But Morgan was exceptional. John McGinn was great, and obviously clean sheet for Martinez. So it went really well. But yeah, I think it's a really good thing to enter. I know it's not got. I don't know how long it's got left. I know I've joined it quite late, but I think it's a really good idea. I really like this stellar set of for Sorare. I will be focusing probably quite heavily on this in the summer for the World Cup because I just love this game, and I think it's actually a really good idea. And for me, it's really invigorated my love for Sorare again because I found the pro side was getting a bit not dull, but like once you've done your teams weekend, then that's it left. Whereas in sets, you can sort of like right, I've won that week, right, let's go next one. Do you know what I mean? So really liked it. I think it's something I'm going to really enjoy going forward. Yeah. So yeah, my content I'll still bring out content and I'll do stuff over the summer, but it's probably going to slow down slightly just because I will be waiting for World Cup news. I'm obviously going to play it through the World Cup, so will be obviously content through the summer, which is great. I'll do transfer stuff, I'll do stuff like that. If there's anything you guys want to see, please let me know. I'm always open to suggestions, ideas, options of things people want to see. And I really want to grow this channel, so if you could like and subscribe to after this video, that would be fantastic. It means the world to me. I'm still trying to grow this channel. I've really enjoyed doing it this year. It's a shame my team have let me down. But you know, it is what it is. Main point from today is don't cheat. And yeah, I'm a Southampton fan, it's frustrating, but it's probably deserved. Just gutted really. As a fan, I haven't done anything wrong, and I really wanted my day at Wembley on Saturday, so I'm upset. Yeah, I'm upset, but what will be. And do you know what? Fair play to Hull and Middlesbrough. Like, good luck to them. I hope one of them enjoys their day and gets the victory they probably both deserve. Obviously, I'm slightly leaning towards Hull because I don't think it's fair Borough got put back in, but good luck to either. We don't deserve to be there, and I hope next time I see you, there'll be some management changes at Southampton. That's for sure. I don't want to see any of that rubbish still there. So, thanks for watching. If you're still watching me ramble on about Southampton, and yeah, I will see you on the next one, and I will make sure I will respond to any comments because I really want to improve this channel. So, thank you for anyone that does comment. Cheers. Bye bye.